In this video, we're gonna learn how to find a missing term in a direct, inverse, and partitive proportion. But before we proceed to our main topic, let's recall first what is proportion. Proportion is simply a statement that two ratios are equal. We have here 1:3 is equal to 2:6. To check whether it is a proportion or not, let's do cross multiplication. We multiply first the extremes. So we write 1 times 6. Then we multiply the means. So we have 2 times 3. 1 times 6 is equal to 6. And 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Therefore, 1:3 and 2:6 is a proportion. There are three types of proportion: direct, inverse, and partitive proportion. Direct proportion. If an increase in quantity results to an increase in another, then the two quantities are in direct proportion. Here's an example. A car travels 100 kilometers in 1 hour. How far will it travel in 3 hours? We have 100 is to 3 is equal to over 3. We're going to put the letter N temporarily to stand for the number that is unknown. We're going to use cross multiplication to find the missing number. (100) times 3 is equal to N times 1. 100 times 3 is equal to 300. And N times 1 is N. Therefore, the car travels 300 kilometers in 3 hours. Another example. 4 bags of cement are needed to make 1 cubic meter of concrete. How many bags are needed to make 5 cubic meters of concrete? We have 4:1 is equal to N is to 5. We will also use cross multiplication in this proportion. 4 times 5 is equal to N times 1. 4 times 5 is 20. And N times 1 is N. Therefore, 20 bags of cements are needed to make 5 cubic meters of concrete. Inverse proportion. If an increase in quantity results to a decrease in another, then the two quantities are in inverse proportion. Here's an example. 3 workers build a wall in 12 hours. How long would it have taken for 6 equally productive workers? We have here 3 is to 12 is equal to 6 is to n. We are going to multiply 3 by 12 divided by the given number 6 is equal to n. 3 times 12 is equal to 36 divided by 6 is equal to n. N is equal to 36 divided by 6 is 6. Therefore, 6 workers can build a wall in 6 hours. Partitive proportion. If a given whole is to be divided into several parts, given a specified ratio, partitive proportion is used. Here's an example. Rose, Joy, and Kate shared 360 stamps in the ratio of 3:4:5. How many stamps did Rose get? We have the given 3:4:5 is equal to 360. We're going to put x in each number in the ratio. 3x plus 4x plus 5x is equal to 360. We will add 3x plus 4x is 7x plus 5x is equal to 12x is equal to 360. We were going to divide both sides by 12. 12 over 12 will be cancelled. X is equal to 360 divided by 12 is equal to 30. We are going to multiply 30 in each number in the ratio. 30 times 3 is equal to 90. 30 times 4 is equal to 120. 30 times 5 is equal to 150. Therefore, Rose got 90 stamps. Let's have an activity. Identify the type of proportion that the following problems illustrate. Then solve the problems. Are you done? Let's check your answers. Problem number 1. It is a partitive proportion because we're going to divide the total weight of Carlo, Eric, and John into several parts. We have the ratio 3:1:4 is equal to 112. 3x plus 1x plus 4x is equal to 112. 3x plus 1x plus 4x is equal to 8x. 8x is equal to 112. We're going to divide both sides by 8. We will cancel 8 over 8. X is equal to 112 divided by 8 is equal to 14. We are going to multiply 14 in each number in the ratio. 14 times 3 is equal to 42. 14 times 1 is equal to 14. 14 times 4 is equal to 56. Therefore, the weight of Carlo is 42 kilograms. Problem number 2. It is a direct proportion because as the number of mangoes increases, the number of small mango pies increases as well. 3 is to 5 is equal to n is to 25. We're going to use cross multiplication to find the missing number. 3 times 25 is equal to n times 5. 3 times 25 is equal to 75, and n times 5 is equal to 5n. We're going to divide both sides by 5. We'll cancel the 5 over 5. So n is equal to 15. Therefore, Jenny can make 15 small mango pies in 25 mangoes. Problem number 3. It is an inverse proportion because as the number of people increases, the number of hours decreases. 4 is to 3 is equal to 6 is to n. We will multiply 4 by 3 divided by 6 is equal to n. 4 times 3 is equal to 12 divided by 6 is equal to n. 12 divided by 6 is 2 is equal to n. Therefore, 6 people can paint a fence in 2 hours. I hope you learned something from this video. That's all and God bless. Bye-bye!